And we're going to have an announcement, hopefully next week, of more findings. More disturbing findings that we found. Bank records don't lie. People make a big issue out of taxes. People cheat on their taxes all the time, but it's hard to cheat on bank records. Our investigation's moving along. We're entering the deposition phase.
House Oversight Committee Chair James Comer planning to unveil disturbing details this week as the GOP doubles down on the probe of Hunter Biden and the president's ties to his business deals. Fox News contributor and former Oversight Committee Chair Jason Chaffetz joins us now. And Jason was hosting the program that night when James Comer told you that information. What do you think? We've already seen some stuff, Jason, that including the WhatsApp messages to Chinese officials. And here we have Comer saying what you're about to see is disturbing. What do you expect he might unveil?
Well, the way you break this down is, remember, there's something like a dozen plus organizations or companies. These are companies that don't offer any products. They don't offer any services. They're used as essentially shell organizations to move money around. Then you have nearly 175 suspicious activity reports. These are the banking, the U.S. Treasury Department. If you have transactions that raise red flags, they need to highlight that. So James Comer was able to get that. Then you got to flow the money through that. And you're going to see that not only Hunter Biden, James Biden, others, that how that money's flowing, where it goes, whose pocket it ultimately ends up with. And it's everything from Joe Biden's grandkids to his relatives. You have Haley Biden, who's a school counselor who ends up with money in her pocket. All through flow of money that's coming out of China and other countries around the world. We think that it's north of $40 million at this point, but James Comer is now putting that web together. I think we'll see about 2/3 of the picture by the time he gets done with this week. He still has another set of bank records that he needs to go through after that.
It came up a little bit earlier in the show, Jason. We're hearing from whistleblowers. We're hearing from witnesses who have, in some cases, provided direct evidence. I'm curious. They have the power of subpoena, the committee, right, to bring various people before.
Yes.
Would they? Have they? How do you start asking questions of Hunter Biden himself?
So you got to lay the whole foundation. So the first thing you do, the hardest thing to do, is get the records out of the government. What the chairman has been able to do by unilaterally issuing a subpoena, which I used to be able to do, is you get the private sector to comply much better. Then you start the deposition phase. That's where you bring people in. They raise their right hand. They have to sit there for 8 hours. Hunter Biden, Frank Biden, James Biden, these types of people probably go last in that episode. But you're going to want to confirm it with the bank records, the bank officials, the tax officials, all of those. You've got to lay the predicate for that. That will happen in the Ways and Means Committee as well as the Oversight Committee.
And real quick, Jason, what kind of timeline are you talking about? You said 2/3 of the case perhaps laid out by the end of this week, and then moving to the deposition phase. How long would that be?
It takes some time. You can't get it done in 3 months. It's unfortunate because the Department of Justice has had this for years. Comer's been at this for about 6 months and done far more than anything there. The other wild card that's out there is Joe Biden did get a mobile phone, and Hunter Biden was paying for it. It's well documented. And when you can do geofencing on that phone, and when he finally, I don't know, he may or may not have issued a subpoena on that, when he gets the records of who was that person calling, because that was Joe Biden, you're going to start to see how these things start to align. Then it's going to really hit the fan.
All right, Jason Chaffetz, it's always great to talk to you. Thank you.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.